Is it Big Brother right out of George Orwell's classic novel, or is it a tool to improve school security? That question is now up for debate because of a bill introduced in the Florida legislature by two Republican members of the House. It calls for cameras in classrooms and microphones on teachers. News 4 Jax reporter Joe McLean has been getting reaction from some parents and leaders of local teachers unions. He's joining us from a Duval County middle school. Joe, video from these cameras, would the public get to see it?
They would not, actually. The bill makes clear that this footage would only be used if there was an incident that needed to be investigated of abuse or neglect in the classroom. Well, I did ask union leaders and parents about this, and they said this is a bad solution for a non-existent problem.
Cameras in the classroom. Supporters say it could help prevent abuse, neglect, or even crimes in public schools. The idea is to put cameras in the front of every classroom and put a microphone on every teacher. The recorded footage would be controlled by the principal of that school. If an incident happened that police need to investigate, the video would be redacted to hide student identities. To be clear, this bill would not require districts do this with their classrooms, but it would require them to consider it and vote on it. Still, these union leaders I spoke to said what this bill represents is troubling.
I believe there are some people in the public arena who are trying to create a mistrust, not just of teachers, but of public education in general.
I spoke to Michelle Dillon, who leads the St. John's Education Association, and to Vicki Kidwell, her counterpart in Clay County. Both of them had similar responses to the bill.
It's just noise. It's a distraction from the real issues of staff shortages and the lack of meaningful pay. And yes, we need to trust our educators again.
It's just a lot of energy wasted on something destructive to the profession that's already in low morale. And we don't see the energy being put into fixing the problems that we have.
And I asked several parents as well. Irika James has kids in Duval County schools.
It's insane. We need to put more into finding teachers that actually want to teach these children, and security and more things like that. The school bus system, like, they could put more effort into that versus getting cameras and microphones in classrooms. That's just a little too much.
I did contact the office of the sponsor of this bill in the legislature. I didn't get a response by the time this broadcast aired. Now, I also should mention this bill doesn't allow the classroom footage to be used for teacher evaluations. But the union leaders I spoke to said they're not confident that that part of the law would be enforced. Reporting live, I'm Joe McLean, Channel 4, the local station.